Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be culturing some of this Lactobasillus Plantarum. Very good for your gut if you've got bad guts. My motivation is a little bit different. My end goal is to make a specific garden fertiliser, believe it or not. Anyway, we'll get to that later. But today I'm going to show you how we're going to culture it. This is not the first time I've done this, and I've done it several different ways. But today I'm trying it a slightly different way. We're going to need, this is for 500 mils, this is for 1 litre, some peptone, some glucose, a little bit of baking soda, vitamin B complex, and Epsom salt. So here's our water. It's from the supermarket. There's my container, which I've cleaned previously. That's our specimen that I'll be using. There it is there. And I will be just opening it up and using the contents without touching it. Now for the vitamin B, I'm using Mega B complex. You could use something like good old Australian Vegemite. In fact, the Vegemite is a byproduct of making beer, so it would be ideal. There is our vitamin B capsule. In relation to the peptone and the glucose, I've got this from the store, yeast nutrient. It's got pretty much everything in it, which is the dextrose, the dried yeast, which is your peptone. It's got magnesium sulfate, zinc sulfate. It's got all everything it needs to really grow. And finally, but here also is our Epsom salt. It's just cheap, and we'll be using just a pinch of that. Also, we'll be adding some bicarb soda. The reason for that is it keeps the pH down. Once this stuff starts to kick off, the result will be an acid. So we want to keep it quite neutral. So there we go. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to crush this up. Oh, it's got powder in it. Right, now that I know that, I'll just cut open another one and add it to some hot water. While that's coming to a boil, what I have here now is I've filled this up right to the top, and that's gonna boil that. Okay, here's our vitamin B. Pour in a bit of hot water to get it going. There you go, that's what it looks like. I'm just putting in the drink, give it a stir. Now we're gonna add half a teaspoon bicarb soda. Should be about it. There we go. That's just to keep that acidity to minimal. And here is our Epsom salt crystals. Whack them in the drink. I just did about a quarter of a teaspoon, I guess. Almost half a teaspoon, and I might have spilt the Epsom salt. Now I'm just going to pour this vitamin B in as carefully as I can without getting too much sediment, because there is a fair bit of sediment. The yellow part's the part we need, not the sediment. Just carefully pour that in, and we will filter it. There we go, that'll do it. And we'll filter that whole lot when we're finished. And now all that remains is to bring that to the boil, and we're going to boil it for 3 minutes to kill any bacteria, any rogue bacteria. And that's that. Now we're just going to filter it into this flask. And that will drop the temperature somewhat, and then we'll transfer it to our bottle. Righto, now that I've finished filtering the solution, you can see how much rubbish is in there. I use my homemade a vacuum filtration system, still under vacuum. I'm going to put some in our container, and then we'll add put the lid on, and that's it. Okay, so here I am at my homemade incubator in the shed. This is the result. What we'll do is we'll sit it there for a few days or weeks, and what will happen is the bacteria will grow and it'll accumulate on the bottom. We should see a fair amount on the bottom there within a few days. The way I've got this is I've got a heat pad blanket. I've got this insulating plastic around the sides. So what I'll do is I'll just put that in there like that. Put our insulating blanket around it, keep the heat in. Bend that back a bit, this won't hurt it. I'll just put that on top. That won't hurt it either. This one was actually the fermented antimony. You can see that's gone yellow. And when I was sort of left out, you can see it's really got a lot of bacteria there. It's quite grey. And so that yellow water will go red and then black. And that will be full of minerals that can go in the garden. My goal is to find out which bacteria makes the water go black the quickest, and that's a product I can take to market. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.